So my expectations going in were pretty damn high, I would think. And I was, after recently rewatching the 1991 classic, I was totally taken back to when I first saw the film, and it was like I loved it. Fast forward to 2017, and here we are with the live action version of one of my most favorite Disney films of all time. What could they possibly do that can make this great film, even better than it already was? What more could they possibly add to actually make this more engaging, to make this even more fun? And the movie was pretty damn fun as is. What more can they possibly do to this legendary masterpiece of a film that outside of being a Gus Van Sant psycho, what more is there that can be done with this film? If the Beauty and the Beast 1991 was The Godfather, Beauty and the Beast 2017 is The Godfather Part 2. Now, in most respects, and a lot of people say The Godfather Part 2 is a far superior sequel to The Godfather, and I couldn't agree more. Now, my comparison is that, yes, it may be a very unpopular opinion, but yes, I am someone who loved the original Beauty and the Beast, the 1991 animated film. I adored the movie, but I would be damned and rather happily surprised to be the guest of this fantastic live action version of this beloved film. In recent years, Disney has been taking to making live action versions of their staple films, with Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, which was Maleficent, and Peach Dragon, and The Jungle Book, which was fantastic, a great adventure, and the visual effects were stunning, which made me believe that it's like they might be able to pull this off, especially now that they announced The Lion King. But the Beauty and the Beast, I was like, what more could they do? And then they announced the stellar all-star cast, which included Emma Watson as Belle, Dan Stevens as the Beast, Luke Evans as Gaston, Josh Gad as LeFou, Kevin Kline as Maurice, Ewan McGregor as Lemire, Ian McKellen as Cogsworth, Emma Thompson as Mrs. Potts, or Stanley Tucci as Cadenza. Now, at the time, I had issues with, like, I didn't know Dan Stevens could sing, I didn't know Luke Evans could sing, hell, I didn't even know Emma Watson could sing. But I'm looking at Beauty and the Beast is almost like Les Mis, the movie version of Les Mis, where if you've seen Les Mis on stage and if you've seen it multiple times, you know there are different actors who perform the parts, and you take which one's your favorite and which one works best for this production. And I know a lot of people gave a lot of guff to the Les Mis over Russell Crowe, and I thought he was fine for that production. And I will have to say, everybody in here is perfectly fine for this version of Beauty and the Beast. The only performance I had issue with was maybe Ewan McGregor's French accent was maybe just a little off. But after a while, I just got used to it. And I've heard the complaints about, yeah, the CGI of the Beast looks terrible, but you get used to it. Because what is most important about this film and the 1991 film is its story and its music. The same composing team returns in this one, and with the addition of Tim Rice to help create new songs that work perfectly well in this new version of Beauty and the Beast. And they even tweaked some of the original songs and added some more lyrics to really flesh this out into not an animated film, Disney film, but a Disney musical, live action musical. Characters were fleshed out. Incidences that we didn't see before that were basically dismissed as narration are now actually shown and fleshed out. We get further understanding of how Belle could suddenly fall in love with this beast. Belle is more well-rounded as a modern woman, but still she has the heart and essence of the same character we fell in love with. Yes, Condon and company do take some liberties with changing a few things around here and there, but in terms of this production of Beauty and the Beast, I thought it worked perfectly. Now, the songs were great as always. How they staged some of these numbers were just impressive. The showstopper, of course, was Be My Guest, and at the end of that piece, the entire theater applauded. And Emma Thompson's rendition of Beauty and the Beast is just as effective as Angela Lansbury's. And I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about this version of Beauty and the Beast, but what I love is the fact that this version of Beauty and the Beast totally gives a more rounded version of Beauty and the Beast. The original Beauty and the Beast, I think, was like ran about 80 minutes. This one version runs over 2 hours. And the additions to the characters and just the development of these characters made it even more compelling, more engaging, and more touching in the special edition of Beauty and the Beast. There was an added song, Human Again. Now, Human Again does not appear in this live-action version, but there is another song that does appear in there that is just as effective in conveying the plight of these people. And the performances, across the board, great. Luke Evans is fantastic as Gaston. Josh Gad is fantastic as LeFou. Emma Watson is perfect as Belle. Kevin Kline is great as Maurice. Dan Stevens, who I've only recently discovered, he really was great as the Beast. And it's all the performances aren't, this is not a carbon copy of 1991. It's probably easier to just dismiss 1991, remember what you loved about it, carry that into this version, and let it carry you through, and just take in what other story elements is being brought to you that really fleshes out the story. I mean, it's almost like this is like the expanded director's cut of a 1991 film, and they were able to change it from a G-rated film to a slightly harder PG-13, or something like that. But like I said, it might be a very unpopular opinion for me to say that I thought this version was better than the version I fell in love with. But yes, I am saying the 2017 Beauty and the Beast is the definitive version of this musical. So, Beauty and the Beast 2017, directed by Bill Condon, 5 stars out of 5. 5 stars out of 5 for this new version. And by far the best live-action version of a Disney film to date. So, have you heard about this remake of the live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast? We're looking forward to this live-action remake. What did you think of the original 1991 classic? Are you looking? Do you think this one really can compare? Or do you think I'm just off my rocker? Please comment below and let me know. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do, so you can stay on top of my new reviews, retro reviews, trailer reactions, and any of the fun things I happen to put up on my channel. And be sure to hit that bell button, so you can be notified when I do so. So until next time, my friends, I'm going to see Beauty and the Beast again when it comes out in theaters March 17th. See you there.